Bruh. Bruh. Are we back? Are we alive? Are we still here? Yeah. Okay, we are allegedly back. Okay. So, what happened? I accidentally pressed the cross button on the top right-hand corner of OBS. You know what that is? It's the close button. As in, shut down OBS. Now, normally, when you do that, OBS will leave you a message saying, are you sure you want to close OBS? You're still streaming. And there should be a thing that says that you should be able to press no. That pop-up didn't show up. I accidentally was trying to move my mouse over to click on the game. I ended up clicking on the cross of OBS instead, and then just closed OBS.
Yeah, the theater is very important to each and every one of us.
The way they're doing things is so scummy.
But I also don't know how we can stop
Skill issue with OBS? Yeah.
I do not wish to explain everything again from the beginning. Time is of the essence, so you should act with haste instead of asking frivolous...
You're trying to shut down the art. You're gonna have to explain from everyone.
Accept this. Such an abrupt notice is contrary to established policy.
Ask whoever you will. The answer will remain the same. We have already given you sufficient notice.
Enough! Does your audacity know no limits, Father?
Huh?
Hi.
Their family?
Kazoku desu ka?
What academia? This is all because you don't like Zubair Theater. You're just using the academia's name to threaten us. Let me tell you, even if you manage to tear down this place, nothing is going to change. You've always been awful. But even I never thought my father would sink this low.
This is strictly business. It has nothing to do with where you are, what you do, or what you think.
This is the very antithesis of business, if even.
Blinded by folly. I will not waste more time on pointless arguments. Wrap everything up, and make preparations to shut down at once.
What a dick.
Why is he always like that?
Friggin' SmackDown is on the agenda, that's for sure.
There's nothing we can do. That's it for today, everyone. Let's clean up.
There is something you can do. 30 days, right? 30 days is the deadline? Well, 3.2 is coming in 2.5 weeks, which is, by my calculations, less than 30 days. Which means if they stay open for the next 2.5 weeks, the revolution shall begin. And I don't think Zubair Theater will need to shut down.
I'll go.
We're going to clean up the fucking academia. And we'll drag... I mean,
that come out of the blue
I'm guessing we're...
hardest to deal with.
I'm guessing we are going to drag the Grand Sage by the ear down those stairs and toss him out of the city. Get bent! Ay, ay, ay.
Sorry. I invited you thinking this was going to be a happy occasion. I didn't know that things would turn out like this.
There's no need to apologize, Nilou. No one could have seen this coming. Oh, Paimon just wishes she could have at least gotten to the food. Is what that guy said true? The academia has already given you many warnings?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. They've always seen us as being meaningless. Knowledge is king in Sumeru, and their pursuit of it leaves no room for the arts.
Mm-hmm.
If that's all it is, there's also no reason to go so far as to demolish the theater.
Man, Yaimiko said it best. The pursuit of knowledge in Sumeru is completely fucked.
After Inaya ran away from home, I brought her here to Zubair Theater.
I'm seeing more. I'm really seeing more and more reason why Lisa left.
All I know is that she didn't get along with it.
Like, yeah, she graduated, but if she saw like how all of this is being treated, she'd be like, I feel like
Then there's no
if I was
reason
Lisa,
to
I'd be like,
listen to the
nope,
academia,
I'm out.
right?
I'm out. Bye.
Who cares? Let's just take him in a fight.
We won't always be here. Yeah. Well, we won't be here if Hoyoverse stops supporting the game. If Hoyoverse does continue to support the game, then by definition we will be here.
That's true.
I'll try to think of something. We can't just let everyone suffer in a perpetual state of fear and uncertainty. What to do?
Can you pretend to shut down, but secretly continue to hold your shows somewhere else? Or we could go through a list of customers and try to see if anyone in there might be willing to help out. That also doesn't sound like it'll work.
I think a scholar once told me that differences can be settled through a debate. Who the hell said that? Who the hell said that?
A debate? Huh. Well, scholars do love to use them to solve their problems, but how would that work in this case?
We need to prove the theater's existence is value? Yeah.
Prove to Inaya's father that the academia's position doesn't hold water, then they won't have a reason to demolish the theater.
I see. Defeating him in a debate. It's a good idea, but which one of us could hope to win against a researcher?
Kategari! He's always the bro. Wait, we're expecting Nilou.
Me? No,
I wasn't expecting Nilou, okay.
Roasted arguments. I can't debate.
You debate to prove that you're right.
Nilou, you are only so stressed out right now because you care so much about protecting the theater.
This theater holds a special meaning in all of our hearts. It's irreplaceable. But I just don't know. Can I really take on such a huge responsibility?
It's fine. Okay, I think I need a new microphone because this one's connection is just having a bit of a laugh. Let's help.
Paimon will help too. You'll feel a lot more confident after doing some prep work. Believe in yourself.
Thanks, you two. Alright, I've decided. Even though I may fail, I'll do my very best for everyone's sake.
Hang on.
That's our Nilou. We're rooting for you.
Okay, let's head back and tell everyone what we came up with.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Okay, how about I try this? Okay. Let's see how that goes. Gather everyone. Huh? Oh. We just randomly talked to one of the NPCs.
To best the academia in a debate is attempting the impossible.
Not necessarily, we have Kategari.
If you really want to try, I won't stop you. It's not like our situation can get any worse.
And if worse comes to worse, I'll go and grab Lisa.
I don't think it's entirely hopeless. To Sharif, Nilou's approach will come off as naive, but that kind of frankness is exactly what they lack the most.
And if worse comes to worse, we do have a lawyer. And her name is Yenfei. Better call Yenfei.
Things might turn out differently from what you expect.
I am in favor of such a romantic feat. No playwright will turn down a compelling underdog story.
This guy is not helpful in the world.
I'm not sure how well that will
This guy's not helpful at all.
reality.
I'm not saying that I don't support you, Nilou. If you need my help, just say the word.
Let's do it.
Anything is better than just standing aside and watching the theater get demolished.
I'm also pitching in. Let's show the academia that we have some fight in us.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, we're gonna need that
I
fight
feel
later
a
on.
lot less nervous with your support.
Let's do it.
Not to rain on your parade, but my father is a real hard guy to deal with. He's erudite, meticulous, demanding, and exceedingly familiar with rigorous logic. It'll be extremely difficult to beat him in a debate. You all already knew that. But you just didn't want to hurt Nilou's feelings. But when all's said and done, aren't you hurting her just the same?
That's enough, Inaya.
Well, it's better to at least go down with a fight than not going down with than going down without a fight, rather.
I just can't force myself to expect a positive outcome. Nilou shouldn't have to push herself for the sake of an impossible goal.
I agree. Which is why I don't expect to win 50-50s. And yet I do. Even when I don't want to win a 50-50, I somehow end up winning a 50-50 and get Ganyu. Success will come from hard work.
Yeah, it's way too early to give up.
Agreed.
You're right, Inaya. We're up against the academia. Everyone knows that they're very powerful. Being skeptical might actually be the more normal response. But I still want to try.
I could be a Giga Chad and spend
I'm reluctant
50k
to just let
duckies.
Zoo Bear Theater
And
go.
do what?
And it's not just me. I think everyone else here feels the same way. If we're unhappy, we should speak up and let our voices be heard. Say what's on your mind, and do what you think should be done. If we fail after that,
Wait,
at least we won't have any regrets.
if we're unhappy, we should speak up and let our voices be heard. Oh. Oh, that's in the 3.1 trailer, isn't it? Why did I think that was... I thought that was in the 3.0 trailer for some reason.
I mean, after all, the only thing we can control right now is our choice at this very moment.
Get you to play Overwatch 2?
I understand what you're trying to say.
I don't like Overwatch 2 enough to play without my friends.
Then, could I trouble you to tell your
You could
father
spend the
about our
50k
plan for
duckies, but then
debate?
you'll need to jump on.
You can
And even then, like, ugh.
right?
Yes, I can.
Then, please help us pass on my request. I've never participated in a debate, and truth be told, I'm still not really confident in myself.
That be... If it's tortured, if it tortures you, then it's duckies well spent. Where's X? Oh, are you still in the voice chat? Yeah, you're still in the voice chat. He's just hanging back in the voice chat because we're doing the story quest, mate. That being said, though, last night I was playing Overwatch with my friends. I was actually kind of popping off with Diva. So I'll show you guys something that I was able to pull off last night with my friends. You guys can't see this, it's a black screen, eh? Why are you like this? One sec. It's weird, it's like it was working before and now it isn't. Why? Hang on. Bloody hell, I'm trying to move this. I am literally trying to move bro. What? There we go. Yeah, veteran streamer allegedly. Yes, I was playing last night. Let's see. Yeah, I was playing last night. I don't know if you guys can hear. Actually, can you hear this? Can you hear what's happening? Probably can't. One sec. Okay, you can't hear it. Yes, I was playing last night and kind of saw they were all in a group. Classic play. Classic play. And but yeah, throughout that entire game I was kind of just popping off. And obviously that ended up being play of the game. They didn't run. They were already backed into a corner. They were backed into a corner in their spawn. What did you expect to happen? But yeah. In a similar fashion, well, I don't know why the video is lagging. I was hoping to do the same shit here. But that didn't work. In the end, I got another play of the game. But this one was super straightforward. It's just chucking it on the friggin' spot. It's a super straightforward way to use a Diva Bomb.
But since we've decided on a debate, I'll do my best to prepare for it. I'll gather everyone all during the debate. I, by myself, definitely don't have enough wisdom to beat your father. But what about the entire theater combined? Then
Press, yeah, definitely against new players, yeah.
Right.
That's right, Miss Nilou. Beat the bad guy. Justice will prevail.
Yeah, justice will prevail.
You two. We aren't getting into a fight.
Yeah, Sigma could have. I guess Sigma could have shielded. I don't know. I don't even know what Sigma does. RP Robbie.
Well said back there, Nilou.
I felt that I might have
Who?
said a bit too much. Anyway, we better start preparing now. First, let's see what everyone thinks about the situation.
All right, time to pull everyone's thoughts.
Part of the learning process.
Okay. Folks, I am actually upset about this. Thanks Sue for letting me know. The actor who played one of the most lovable characters in Harry Potter,
If you press
Hagrid,
between dry sheets of paper,
has passed away.
you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
Here we go. This is from ABC. Robbie Coltrane, remembered as a giant who made Harry Potter cast a family. Robbie Coltrane's career spanned more than 40 years, but for a generation he will always be known as Hagrid. He died on Friday, age 72. One of the funniest people that Daniel Radcliffe has ever met. Has especially fond memories of him keeping our spirits up in Prisoner of Azkaban, where we were all hiding from the torrential rain for hours in Hagrid's hut, and he was telling us stories and cracking jokes to keep morale up.
Huh?
I've seen some behind-the-scenes footage of Hagrid, of Robbie Coltrane, just vibing. He did, at least from what I understand, he seemed like a really, really cool dude. And when really, really cool dudes pass away early, the world is just made less nicer.
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper,
as a result.
you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
Rest in peace, Robbie. You will be missed. Thank you for your years of service, and thank you for Hagrid.
Huh?
Okay. Collect the thoughts of the theater members. Okay.
Mr. Zubair, we're trying to put together a list of arguments that might be useful. Any ideas?
It won't be difficult to explain our position. They're in the wrong, and they know it. I have meticulously managed this theater's affairs for years, and I have abided by every procedure and obtained every permit. I did all of that to protect ourselves if something like this were to occur. I didn't expect them to disregard the rules altogether.
While we're talking about people who passed away, I want to also acknowledge this was not something that happened yesterday. This is something that happened like 3 months ago. Did you know that the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh, Kazuki Takahashi, actually passed away 3 months ago? Kazuki Takahashi, the guy who gave us Yugi's hair, the Dark Magician Girl, and a variety of other incredible things, including essentially the Dark Side of Dimensions, one of my favorite anime films, one of my most favorite anime films so far. If for no other reason than the fact that it's actually it felt like a really decent conclusion to the original Yu-Gi-Oh series. My man passed away 3 months ago. In July. And it was because he drowned. Now, what came out like 2 days ago when I heard about him passing away 3 months ago. So it turns out that Kazuki Takahashi drowned because he was able to save what was it, like a mom and 2 kids or something like that, or like help save a mom and 2 kids who were drowning, I think, or something like that. Essentially, he died a hero. So rest in peace, Kazuki Takahashi. You will be missed. With a Sergeant Major? Yeah, a Sergeant Major. Yeah. Rest in peace, Kazuki. Thank you for your service as well. Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, I won't say Yu-Gi-Oh! Will never be the same without him, because I don't even know what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is now. But I've always loved the Yu-Gi-Oh! At the very least, the original series. I don't really know where it's at now. But the Dark Magician has always and forever will be my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Character, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster. I'm always a Dark Magician player. And I never kept up with it since, but still. I grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh, man. So, learning that he passed away. This week is just a fucking tragic week of celebrity deaths. And I don't mean celebrities as in the celebrities who are like vain and fucking useless human beings for the most, well, not useless human beings, but like vain human beings who exist only to provide us with endless loads of cringe. No. I mean the celebrities who were able to provide us with something meaningful in our lives. Robbie Coltrane provided us with Hagrid, and he will forever be regarded, he will forever be held in the highest regard because of his role as Hagrid. Kazuki Takahashi provided us with Yu-Gi-Oh! And he will forever be held in the highest regard for providing us with the Dark Magician Girl. Oh yeah! The Dark Magician Girl! Let's go. Okay, moving on.
Yes, I know. But anyone who's staying at the theater is one of us. If I can't even protect the members of the theater from outside pressure, then I have failed in my duty as a manager.
Which is why you will probably not mourn my death, but
you need sufficient confidence
we'll see what
and
happens.
adherence to the rules. At least for now, they don't have the authority to demolish the theater. As long as you double down on that point and force them to concede it, you'll gain an advantage.
All right, got it.
I've seen many situations like this before. The academy
We need a lawyer
to get its nose into everyone's business.
We need Yenfei.
While you prepare for the debate, I will also prepare the theater for the potential aftermath. It's best to prepare for the worst outcome.
Better call Matt Murdock and Jumper's Bones.
Canceling all of our shows.
Do we really have to?
I've heard he's a pretty good lawyer. Yeah, I hear he's a pretty good lawyer too.
No one's in the right frame of mind to perform. I have to consider both our staff and our customers. This is the only way.
Yeah, I agree with Zubair.
You are incredible. With your talent and youth, you had the least to lose out of all of us. And yet you were still the first to take a stand.
I've never thought about leaving your theater, Mr. Zubair. I truly love this place, and I want to keep dancing here. I also want to keep dancing with everyone else.
You're becoming more and more like her. Do your best. We'll do all that we can, and leave the rest to fate.
Well, considering that I don't think she was She-Hulk when they closed the door. Like, she didn't turn to She-Hulk when they closed the door. So, I'm going to guess that he never fucked She-Hulk. Yeah, no, you're right, we never know. But, then again, think about it. The other guy who specifically liked She-Hulk fucked She-Hulk. Now, yes, that guy is a bit of a muscly man. But I would argue that if that guy could survive an encounter with She-Hulk, surely Matt Murdock can survive an encounter with She-Hulk.
Her? My teacher. She was an excellent dancer, but she's retired now. If we have time later, I'd be happy to tell you more about her.
Who the hell would that be?
When the day comes, I'll get my friends and the theater's customers to come and support Nilou. If anything goes wrong, I'll have them scream and shout and drown out whatever Sharif says. I can't do that? Fine, I'll think of something else.
We'll think of something else. Nadia.
Inaya was right. It's true that I couldn't bear to bring down Nilou.
Okay.
It wasn't out of pity or anything, though. I just felt like I didn't have the right to say anything. After all, Nilou was the one who bravely stepped up and proposed to fight back. I didn't have that kind of courage or initiative. I'd be a terrible person if I spoke badly of Nilou without doing anything to help. She knows better than any of us how difficult this path will be.
Okay. So we've chatted to Naja. Collect the thoughts of theatre members. What, these two? No, not these two. Look for the objective. What, the kids?
No one is allowed to bully Miss Nilou.
Uh-huh.
Watch out, Mr. Bad Guy! Pow! Bam!
Okay. So who am I supposed to talk to? Kasani?
Paimon doesn't really want to talk to him.
Yeah, neither do I. He seems like a bit of an asshole.
So, you've already developed some prejudices against me. And to think, I was just about to put forward a suggestion.
You're actually gonna be useful?
Paimon will listen to that.
Although, I know not if you have a new answer to my previous question. Now seems like an appropriate time to revisit it.
Does it though?
What do you think is the meaning of art?
Oh, this again?
We probably do need to tackle this question if we want to prove the value of the arts.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to explain it, but all I know is that when my performance makes the audience happy, I also become very happy. Does that count as a meaning?
You answered him so seriously. Careful, Nilou. This guy's ramblings never make any sense.
No. Nilou's answer far surpasses yours.
Okay,
It's
fine.
close to my own.
Okay, come on. I came up with an answer similar to that
From its
before.
creators, but from its audience. In other words, only art
Okay,
that can be
no.
appreciated by- This
whoops.
is something that the academia can
Okay,
never
no, I hard disagree. The meaning of art not only comes from its audience. It is true that the meaning of art can also come from the audience, and the audience is very important to the meaning of art. But the meaning of art also comes from its creator. It is like there is a balance. The creator creates the art with an intention for it to mean something. And then what it means can also be shaped by the audience. Now I agree. Sometimes the creator creates something that is then completely interpreted in a completely different manner by the audience. And that's when we get a concept known as death of the creator rather, or death of the artist, where what the artist is trying to do versus what the audience perceives it to be becomes so different that the meaning actually ends up swinging towards what the audience thinks it's supposed to mean. And because you're not always there to explain what's going on and what your intention is, well, sometimes shit happens. But I do not agree that it is exclusively of the audience that provides the meaning of art. I do believe that the creator, the artist, holds some role in this.
I once pursued the mastery of art, much like how a researcher would chase wisdom and knowledge. However, the more of a connoisseur I became, the less I felt I understood. I began to question what it truly meant for art to be understood at all. I found that I could comprehend even the most complex and sophisticated of works, and yet somehow that provided me with little solace.
Maybe because the most sophisticated shit was just
perplexed
boring.
about this conundrum until I visited this theater and watched one of Nilou's performances.
What, the Dance of Sub-Zeros?
Was that life-changing?
Everyone here had a
Hey, the Dance of Sub-Zeros was pretty good, hey.
The actors upon the stage basked in the love of their audience, while those in the house immersed themselves in the wondrous ambiance. In all honesty, from a purely critical point of view, the performances here are exceedingly average.
Hey,
Bruh.
don't say something like that.
Bruh.
Bewildered me was how, despite the performance's middling quality, they captivated their whole audience. They captivated even me. I realized then that I had walked the wrong road. The mastery of art was never what I truly wanted.
I get it.
So-called frontiers of artistic research and came to this theater. For this
I get
is
it
where
now.
I can finally find what I seek.
Kasani is us. if you really look at it, Genshin's visual quality is pretty fucking average, let's be real here. Everything is not low quality, everything is low poly. We have like, all the characters have like a handful of animations to themselves, attached to themselves. When we get to like cinematic little cutscenes, and I don't mean like the truly cinematic cutscenes, I mean like stuff like this. Yeah, there's like different camera angles and they are getting better, but like the animation of the characters is very bare bones. Let's be real here. But what gets us is the story. If you're into the story. What gets us are the characterizations. If you're into the characters. If you play the game with the hope of getting into the story, I think it's actually pretty easy to get into the story. If you play this game hoping to like characters and learn more about characters, I think there's a good way. I think there's quite a lot to get into in this game. If you play the game exclusively for the combat and nothing else, fair enough. There's fucking nothing here with regards to all of this stuff. All of this stuff is like fucking meaningless to you. But like, it's still quite captivating in my opinion. At least some of the story quests are quite captivating. Tignari, Yayamiko, yeah, those three in particular. I found those to be very compelling.
Art will no longer be a castle in the sky. Whether it be inspiring or entertaining, art must be appreciated by others to confer value. If art cannot accomplish that, then it is meaningless.
When you put it that way... Mr. Zubair and I refused to follow the Academia's orders to change our shows for a similar reason. To put it simply, we were afraid that our shows would lose their meaning if people couldn't understand them.
I once stood in the spotlight, but I relinquished fame and acclaim for the freedom I enjoy today. I care not for where my feet may take me next, but Nilou, you need to remember one thing.
And what's that?
You already stand upon the finest stage there is, and that is a rare gift that should never be taken for granted. You cannot give it up, not even to the Academia.
Agreed.
I understand. Thank you for your words of encouragement, Mr. Kasani.
Dust the cobwebs away from the eyes of those scholars.
Okay.
He really seemed to care a lot about the theater.
Once you get to know him, you'll realize that he's actually a big softy at heart. He'll even help out with furniture repair and painting the stage.
Wow. Paimon didn't think he had that in him at all.
Did we talk to Rekha? Yeah.
I didn't expect you all to challenge the Academia. That reminded me of my younger years. Back then, I feared nothing and no one, and I was always charging into the most dangerous of places. I can't do things like that anymore, but those were some of the best times of my life.
Sorry. If the theater really ends up getting demolished, then you, Soren, and Abi will all...
It's all right. There's no need to think
Wait,
such thoughts.
The kids?
Even if the building gets demolished,
are they her kids?
People will still all be here. Have faith in the resilience of an adventurer. We can always figure something out.
Yep.
But won't you have regrets if things just come to an abrupt end? It'd be like when you were forced to stop adventuring.
I mean, okay, Nilou. Dory reckons you should go on tour around the world. Yeah, you ever thought about that?
Ah, so that's what you were worrying about. Relax. I've had a lot of experience with regret. Things are painful at first, but as they say, time heals all wounds. Look at us now. Serene and Abi are happy. And Serene has also just passed his theater exam. He can start acting soon.
Oh, my man!
Thrilled because he can soon perform on the same stage as you. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for our past struggles. And would Serene have become a happier person? That's hard to say.
Are you trying to make us feel better?
Yes, but I truly do mean what I say. Being here at the theater has taught me an important lesson. The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it. I can choose to believe that my life ended with my husband's death. Or I can choose to believe that it was a blessing in disguise for Serene and Abi. Similarly, even if this theater disappears, a new beginning might just be around the corner. Good and bad are all human-made concepts. It all depends on how we choose to see things.
Okay, I think I understand where she's getting at.
Nilou, I know how important
I don't really agree with her, but I do understand where she's coming from.
The theater won't go down so easily.
Thank you, Miss Raykar.
It's a bit of a difficult one to sort of wrap your head around, I think, but...
If anything, you inspired me with your bravery. You might have what it takes to become an excellent adventurer.
You're already in our team, which already means you're a first-rate adventurer.
You're too kind. Alright, I gotta cheer up. I can't waste everyone's words of encouragement.
Let's do it, Nilou.
I feel a lot better.
Good. My children and I will be cheering you on at the debate.
Okay, let's go.
You're here. Is the theater actually closing?
Not without a fight.
Been sick for a while now. He wouldn't stop talking the whole way back.
Hey, you two.
What exactly happened? Did someone come down from the academia?
Yep.
Yes. He told us that we have to shut down the theater within 30 days, and that it's going to be demolished.
What the heck? That came with no warning.
They're messing with us again.
Don't tell me you'll have to listen to him.
Come on. You know the answer to that.
Yeah, it is a direct order from the academia.
We are going to overthrow the academia in 2.5 weeks, though, so relax.
The academia. If I win, we might be able to overturn things and change their minds.
Yep.
Really? That's terrific. You have my full support, no doubt about that.
Well, let's see what happens.
Mine too. So what was their excuse anyway? They still not a fan of the theater's programs?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Think they have the power to make rash decisions about things they don't even understand, huh?
Yeah, they need to touch more grass, not us. Exactly. They want to look down on us? We'll look down on them first.
Did they really just bring that fucking line into the quest? What? Oh, that's incredible. Oh, goddamn. Okay. Dude, it's flush your anxiety dookie down the drain all over again. Man, the localization team have been popping off lately. They're just bringing in all the most random phrases in the universe and just slotting them in. And you know what's the worst part? It kind of makes sense. It's something that I would say. When you notice that the government is unironically trying to do the most boomer thing possible and shut down theater. It's just theater. Even I'm like, bro, why don't you go out and touch some grass and realize there's a world out there with like all sorts of wonderful things. not just knowledge. Touch some goddamn grass.
Don't worry. Everyone here has your back. The Academia's recklessness won't get them any praise.
Right. They might think that some forms of knowledge are more valuable than others, but everyone can equally appreciate art. They don't believe that? Send them my way. I got them beat on this subject.
Maybe you can prepare some questions on the details of dance performance to make things harder for them at the debate.
Yes, confuse them.
Yeah.
Just confuse them.
Maybe that's something I should do.
Ignore him. He's joking. Just do things your way. No matter what, we will always support you.
Thank you all so much. Your understanding and support make me feel a lot better.
There are always more solutions than problems. If you need help during the debate, just shout and the entire Grand Bazaar will be at your beck and call.
Hell yeah.
Gotta show them who has the people's support.
Alright.
I feel like the pieces are
Sounds good.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary
Oh, it's over. Okay, never mind.
Abby, have you seen Miss Inaya?
No, Miss Nilou. Miss Inaya isn't back yet. Wasn't she just passing on a message? Does she really need this much time?
Her dad locked her ass up. It's Nahida all over again. We gotta go and rescue her.
Oh no. Traveler, Paimon, I think I messed up big time.
What's wrong?
What if Inaya never planned to come back?
Hi? Why?
What?
What's
It's just a gut feeling, but knowing her, she probably feels like she's completely responsible for what happened.
Uh-huh.
Probably thinks that all of this happened because she was staying here.
Oh, right. As soon as her father showed up, she said that her father was targeting her. So she's felt like that this whole time.
Okay.
She has a long-standing conflict with her father. That's why she ran away from home. She doesn't think that we can win the debate, and she doesn't want to implicate us, so she thought leaving was the best thing to do.
Okay.
And then she just quietly left afterward.
Yeah, well,
Exactly. She's being too pessimistic. How will you know if you don't try?
yeah, how will you know that you
First things first.
won't get Nilou if you don't try to get
Where
Nilou?
should we start? Sumeru is huge.
It is actually pretty freaking big. I would imagine she didn't show up in the desert.
Outside the city.
I would imagine she's not in the desert, Paimon. We can at least rule out, like, that entire area.
She got a fever from drinking unclean water, so I carried her back.
Huh?
If she has nowhere else to go after leaving the theater, she might go back and strike out on her own again.
Then let's go take a look.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's hurry.
Let's go.
Keep up.
Oh, Padisaras. Gonna need them. Thank you.
Ha! Keep up.
Wait, I think there's Padisaras here. Yep. Instead of picking up the flowers, I instead read a damn notice board. Whoops. Where are we? Oh, we're all the way over there. Getting dangerously close to Vimara village. Where's Rana? I want to go and hang out with Rana again. Rana and Arana. Rana and Arana or Arama? I don't remember. I think it's Arana that's hanging out with Rana, right? Well, she's not here.
There are signs that someone had stayed here very recently.
Aha.
We can't confirm if it was Inaya or not. Let's take a look around first.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Must be Inaya.
Let's investigate.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
You reckon there's gonna be a Dendro character that prevents Bloom from doing self-damage?
A Dendro shielder?
Could be.
We're getting closer.
Or just some of the passive that reconfigures Bloom.
Stay back!
Wouldn't surprise me if that is the case.
Oh, no,
Oh yeah, let's have a look at this.
Healer that's Dendro based.
Sorry? Alright, let's have a look at this Nilou. So we have here a trial Nilou who's level 90, which is obviously a lot better than my Nilou. 47k health. Was expecting a bit higher. 1,666 attack, or 68 attack rather.
What?
Which is pretty friggin' high. 474 EM. Wow, look at that! No crit, next to no crit whatsoever. Now that's surprising.
What do you mean no crit?
That's like 57 crit rate.
Isn't this the standard build for all trial characters?
No, it's usually 100% crit rate.
No, I think that was just Tignari because of his bow.
No, Senna as well.
Senna also has his staff, right? It's 44 crit rate.
Oh, right, okay.
The classic noblesse, yeah. Classic noblesse with like 52 crit round artifacts.
52 crit rate,
damage.
41 crit damage. Hey, we got C3!
Which means Kokomi would have negative 40...
Yeah.
50 crit rate.
Yeah.
Because they put crit on it.
9, 8, 11. Oh, right, because I have Tart on the team.
Why is my HP so low though?
One with the forest.
Standard build.
Fun.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what sands they put on her. Attack sands?
I don't know.
Thank you.
I don't know how her attacks
So many
are
big animals in this area before.
Must be an attack sand.
They chased after me for a long time. Sorry.
So
I'm
Kokomi
causing
also
trouble
had
for you
attack sands?
again.
I guess so. They really don't know how to build. No, I think they just don't bother building at this point.
What's the most generic all-round purpose build that we can put on someone?
I just thought it would.
Wait, does that mean
much
Ito
effort.
had attack sands and HP goblet, which means none of the stats were relevant to him?
I don't even think he... You know what? I actually think they might just be putting an attack goblet. Because if they're trying to do like the most generic, like, fuck it, we're not even going to bother like changing the build per character. What's to say that they're not even putting a damage goblet? I didn't even check.
We already know they're not doing a damage goblet.
They don't put damage goblet?
No, they put an HP goblet in, I'm pretty sure.
I'm starting to think they put an attack goblet. I don't know. Because it seems pretty obvious that they're not changing the build.
Either way, the sand and goblet are attack
because of
HP.
me.
That's why I can't
If
remember.
I'm gone.
Oh, okay.
Then the situation will resolve itself.
Anyway. It's so scuffed.
Everyone's working together towards a happier ending. No one should be singled out
it
for
still
blame.
makes it so that the trial character won't
all
die
right
when
if
the
it's
casuals
me.
play with it, and they just don't. They
As long as
just
the
eat
theater
every single
won't
hit
get
spot to the face,
demolished.
right? But they can still have
You guys
remotely
are the
respectable
kindest people
attack.
I've
They just
ever
don't know
met.
that they're missing damage.
You shouldn't suffer so much because of me.
Pepe hands. That's all I've got.
Listen to
Pepe
me,
hands.
Amanda. Even if you were the reason that all of this happened, no one would blame you.
All they had to do, really,
Bear said that you're
is spend
one
a
of us,
whopping
So that means we will.
10 seconds just coding in like decent artifacts. Not even amazing, just decent artifacts, and we're good to go.
No matter what happens,
If nothing else, just give them damage bonus.
Nilou.
Can we make a 4-star
There will
character that does
always
nothing
be a
on their kit
victim.
at all, except for
Whether
their
it's
passive,
me
which makes
or
like
the theater.
blooms heal instead of
You
damage
can't
itself?
eat your
That would be
cake and have
interesting.
it too.
It's too convenient for Nilou though. It's way too convenient
The
for Nilou.
premier Nilou support.
Yes.
If you don't have this character on your Nilou team, what the hell are you doing? I'm playing Kokomi.
You can't win a debate
No,
against the
he don't
academia.
rerun ideas, banner ideas.
Especially since your opponent
Let's
will
go.
be my father.
Or Nilou rerun.
Yeah, Nilou rerun with the premier Nilou support.
My father is an extremely
I
demanding
mean,
man.
don't 5-stars have dedicated
He's
supports
always
these
wanted
days?
me
Like,
to become
Ito
an
has
exceptional
Goro,
researcher
which can be doubled
and
back
his
with
academic successor.
Albedo and
Yeah,
Noel.
Albedo and Ito have Goro. A and Yai have Sarah. Kokomi
Venti has
Kokomi has-
no one because
Venti kind of doesn't really.
Venti is not a character. He's just a fucking cheat code.
Yeah. If anything, one could argue that Venti has.
Support someone who drags everything into the middle and kills it.
One
very
could argue
hard.
that Venti has sucrose, but as a battery.
Battery for Venti? What?
Some people are desperate. I don't question them.
That's very fucking desperate.
What are the 5-stars? Zhongli has
Zhongli.
Ningguang, but it's the other way. It's the opposite.
Zhongli has. Zhongli doesn't need a support. He is the support.
He's the support.
Right?
Yeah. If anything, Zhongli kind of just wants.
I mean, the first two were support Archons, right? So they wouldn't need a support to support the support, right?
Yeah, fair. Nahida is also a support.
Raiden is like, she's like a burst damage dealer with support utilities. So she could be categorized as a DPS.
It's when she
So
pops
she
off
would
as a
need support.
DPS. That's when you want. That's when you need Sarah. If
Yeah,
you're playing
but, you know-
EM Raiden, then you don't need Sarah.
But then like I'm pretty sure like a quarter of the base or some shit, right? Would just build her like 320% ER and nothing else.
Who else?
Now we have Nahida, right?
Sorry?
Now we have Nahida, right?
Yeah, Nahida. But she's also she's a support.
Is she a DPS or like a support Archon?
I actually think that Nahida's going to cover everything.
Yeah,
Because she's a
like
mage, she's going to be
generalist.
on. She can be on-field DPS because she's a mage. She can do on-field spread DPS. Because she's also got off-field DPS, she can be the off-field spread DPS. Because she's a Dendro applicator, she will basically be the premier Dendro support.
Right.
What the fuck else there is left? Prototype Amber. She's got a 50 cost. Oh, which means she could also be the fucking healer. What else is there?
She's not. Yeah.
What other-
So if she's so heavily, I mean, she's not really heavily, but like, she has pretty significant support utilities. I don't know how MiHoYo sees her. Most likely as a support. So she's probably not gonna get a dedicated support.
Yeah. Oh, and let's not forget, she's also got EM share, which basically means she's a buffer. So she covers, like, what's left? What other roles are there? On-field,
There-
off-field, applicator,
She
buffer,
can hold TDDS,
healer.
so she's even more of a
Sorry?
support. She can hold TDDS.
Yeah, buffer.
Buffer, even more buffing.
Buffer.
It buffs
What else is there?
Buffs attack.
Buff attack, buff EM. She's not buffing crit damage, lol.
She can burning support. Burning support. Yeah, she's fought every reaction.
She's got everything, man. Jesus Christ. Nahida's cracked. I'm saying it. Nahida is a triple S tier unit. I'm calling it now.
Now the question is, can she battery? If she batteries Dender, she's literally everything.
Ooh. She hits once every 2.5 seconds or thereabouts.
Yeah,
But
so like the question
she
is,
get a
like,
particle?
how does her energy generation go? Like, is it on the hit when you do the photo frame thing, or is it when on ticks, right? It should be on the photo frame, on the initial hold E.
Let's have a look.
Oh, also the if you tap it, I think it also has the mark too.
Yeah, the idea is that if you tap it, you just hit everyone in front of you. If you hold it, you can choose everyone.
Yeah, you can choose everyone within the box, right? But the box isn't the biggest box in the world.
No, it's not the box. The box is a meme. It's actually everyone on the screen, and I think you could also turn it around and pick people who are also off screen.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like, which is why the hold one has a longer cooldown. I think the hold one is supposed to be more useful.
Cooldown, isn't it?
It's a 5 second or 6 second cooldown. It's not a lot, yeah, but I think the idea is that if you tap, it's supposed to be fast. You just tap, everyone that you see gets hit, that's it, done, right? But if you hold, then it's like aiming your bow. You get to also choose where you want to hit, but I think you also collect everyone as you move the camera around. At least
so it's not a snapshot, it's a photo reel.
Yeah. Not a photo reel. No. You're thinking of panorama. Panoramic. Panorama?
Is it panoramic like a fish eye lens?
Oh no. Yeah, that's the type of lens. It's called a panorama, I think is the word I'm looking for. You can also make them in Photoshop.
Is it like a panning shot, more like?
There's panning shots, but panning shots is more of a video thing. I'm talking about a photo panorama.
Right.
Photo panorama? Yeah, panorama. Photo panorama. Yeah. We'll find out when she shows up. But my understanding is that you hold the E, and if there are people off to the side, you can first grab the people in front, but then you can also turn around and grab the people on the side. That's how I understand it right now. I could be wrong.
That's fairly crazy.
But the what's the word I'm looking for? The quote unquote bad part about it is that longer field time, which some people complain about. Not me. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if it's longer
those
field
people
time.
just tap the E. They wouldn't complain about it. Was it gonna just tap?
You just run back a bit and then you just tap E. You get everyone. Boom, done. Move on. But that's probably
just
like the
bend T and then tap E.
That's probably the idea. Like if you don't want to just grab the guys over there, you just want to tap E and just start unga bunga. You can do that. Otherwise, you can hold E and grab everyone, and you should be able to clap everyone. But then keep in mind that like if they're too far away, they're not going to be linked, and that might cause a problem. Anyway, let's just see what happens.
I tried my best to meet his expectations and did
hey,
everything.
She's the Dendro Archon. She's going to be fucking broken.
He still wasn't satisfied.
She's also a mobbing character then.
He had just
never
been satisfied with me.
I know, she's a mobbing character,
genius,
but she doesn't deal very well with waves.
Whenever he berated me,
well, if you take your time in knocking them out, then you'll be
aren't you
okay.
a genius?
All I want to see, you have to do this, man, when Nahida comes out.
So that's why you ran away from
Take a snapshot with Nahida, switch C6 Lisa in, and just snap everyone, and they die.
Yeah, they'll die. If they don't die to the hit, they'll also die to the spread off-field Dendro hit as well. And then, yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
At first, I thought the father would slowly come to terms with reality. But he just wouldn't stop berating me. For one exam, I earned the 3rd highest score.
Whoa. Holy shit. Keep in mind as well, she'll probably also be good at dealing with waves. Because she's a mage. Which means...
I mean, if she's on field.
On field, yeah, exactly. Just...
I thought
so that if you
all
kill
my
a wave
hard work
within
had finally paid
like
off.
2 seconds, which is not uncommon,
finally
then
make father feel
your
some
whole
modicum of
CD is
joy.
on cooldown.
Yeah.
I even used the
Thunder and
embroidery
Fury?
skills I
Question
learned
mark?
at school to make a commemorative gift for him.
If you're Sir Jeff, the answer is yes.
Yes, always Thunder and
Always
Fury.
Thunder and Fury.
This daughter,
And you know what? I don't necessarily disagree.
right?
I see. When we
How
were ordering your
many
gift before,
characters has he put Thunder and
I
Fury
didn't
on
feel
already?
like you were new at it.
Let's find out. Let's have a look.
Bennett, Kazuha,
Razor?
Not pleasant memories for me.
Seno?
Sino.
I think he's mentioned Thunder and Fury Kokomi. I could be wrong, but I think he's mentioned Thunder and Fury Kokomi before.
Right. I wonder if put on... No, Venti wouldn't be correct.
No, not Thunder and Fury
mean,
Venti.
It wouldn't be terrible.
I don't know. I mean, it's a good... I mean, look, it's cooldown reduction. I like that. I like that a lot.
Venti's E's cooldown is like 6 seconds on the tap. And he sucks everyone together
All I
anyways.
wanted was to see him smile at me. But he was more
Thunder Fury
than
Yaimiko.
ever before.
Completely unnecessary.
Told him my score.
Completely unnecessary.
He flung
I
my
think EM
present to the
scaling on Joe's
side.
dreams is still better
You
than the
think you
what,
should be proud
20%
of third
aggravate
place?
from
Reflect
just
on
the
why
flat
you weren't
percentage.
first.
Yeah.
I don't think you can
forgot how
stack
long
enough
I'd cried
EM
for.
to actually do it. Unless you can roll like a
I only
R5 with zip
remember
off,
my
maybe.
parents arguing.
Yeah, maybe.
My mother also thought he went overboard.
Wait, so
They
do you
argued
know
for
if
such
Yaimiko
a
has
long
changed her
time.
build because of aggravate?
My
Is it
father
EM main
eventually
set or
stormed out
attack
and
main
slammed
set
the
now?
door behind him.
I run EM Sand.
Get a single sentence
EM
of
Sand.
apology.
Yeah.
Or any words of
Yeah, I
comfort.
definitely
Not
run.
surprising.
Yeah, I definitely run EM damage bonus. EM Electro crit now.
Her turrets essentially have no ICD, right? Because
No, her turrets have ICD. Of the 3 turrets, one of them will aggravate. They all do
Only
the same
one.
damage, so it doesn't matter. It just depends on like which one will crit and therefore aggravate, or rather, which one will aggravate and crit at the same time. If you have really high crit rate, then it's a set. Then there is always going to be one turret that will aggravate and crit and do extra damage. But yeah, it's got the ICD. What doesn't have the ICD is her ult.
oh, has no ICD, huh? Okay.
It doesn't have ICD. So when your ult hits and does aggravates, it's 3 aggravates.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, type internal cooldown 2.5 seconds or 3 hits. Once
Yeah,
again. Okay.
standard.
I've completely given up. We're destined to never understand each other.
How horrible.
I don't think you can beat him in a debate. Because he doesn't even understand what kind of place a theater is. He can never understand the relationship performers have with their audience. His life is devoid of camaraderie or
Jesus.
friendship. He
No
just
need to
wants
call your
everything to
dad
happen
out like
according
that
to his
this
wishes.
hard, mate.
As if the world revolves around him. What we cherish, our little place in this world, means nothing to him.
Yeah.
It sounds like your past has had a huge impact on you.
Oh, my friend had a
I
question
understand
on
now,
Yaimiko,
Maya.
right?
Oh, yeah?
It's on C6 Yaimiko, right? Does
C6, okay.
Do you know if it's still worth using the ult if the C6 passive is active?
What's the C6 passive again? It's the ignore armor thing, right?
Ignore defense on your elemental skill. I don't know if that applies to the ult at all.
It won't apply to the ult, no. Not from my understanding. No way would it apply to the ult.
Right.
Because the ult is something completely different, which is why the passive that she currently has, her A4 passive, affects specifically her skill but not her ult.
Right.
Now, does that mean that you should never use her ult? No. If you've leveled up her ult, you should use her ult, because her ult does a fuck ton of damage anyway.
Right.
Just, if you're one of those kinds of people who will complain about her on-field time, then just use her 3 turrets and then swap to someone else and fiddle around with that person first. Then swap back to Yaimiko, drop her ult, drop the 3 turrets, and then move on.
Yeah, because with aggravate, it's like, okay, if the ult doesn't have ICD, then it does kind of change the math, because every single one would aggravate.
Yep.
I mean, it's gonna expire anyway, so you might as well get some burst damage out of it.
Mm-hmm. And like, I'm on C0, and I'm doing like 300k. Pow, pow, pow! Oh, almost. Oh no, there's 4 hits. You got the normal hit, you got the first hit, and then you have the 3 hits from the 3 turrets. So it's like pow, 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 300,000 damage with C6 Sarah, and that's at C0. So like, are you going to ignore the 300,000 damage just like that? You probably won't. It's 300,000 damage. If you have the energy and you've actually upgraded the ult to do 300,000 damage, use it.
Yeah, I have no idea. Because my friend was asking me watching the video. He watched some, some scam showcase or some shit that I don't understand, right? Because the numbers are so big. At that level of investment, it's like, I think like each hit from the elemental skill or from the tower is like 135k. And I was like, at that point, the numbers are starting to be like, okay, does a burst do this much damage? I can't relate.
Is that from aggravates?
Probably. I don't know, man.
Okay.
Numbers are too big. I couldn't
I
comprehend
can
it.
only imagine I can only imagine that if the idea is like, well, what should I use the ult? The only way I could see that happening is if you're achieving 130k, because not only because you're ignoring defense, but because you've also got so much damage percent that, and so much EM and so much damage percent that your turrets are just massively outscaling your ult. But you would need to have like beyond insane levels of damage percent in EM.
I don't know if he didn't use the ult because it's a damage loss, or if he didn't use the ult because the thing was already dead.
Yeah. Like, keep in mind, her turrets will effectively scale off EM, but her ult will not. So that's the only way I could see it potentially being the thing, where her turrets scale off the EM by converting it into damage percent, but because the ult doesn't get that, it means that you would have to, like, if your Yae Miko is running with 1000 EM, and then through, like, C6 Sarah, Benny, Kaz is somehow, like, maintaining a decent amount of attack, crit damage, and other damage percent, maybe that's the only way that, like, okay, at that point, yeah, you've definitely built your Yae Miko for the turrets, so you get what you fucking pay for. Don't use your ult. But a normal build, where it's EM damage percent crit, you should use your ult. Yeah, your ult's not going to take advantage of your EM sand, but your aggravates will, but aside from that, you'll be okay. I mean, at the same time, like, technically your ult can use the EM substat actually, or rather, the EM sand, because they're all going to aggravate, which means it's going to use the EM sort of, but it's a big
they're
ult.
going to have Benny in the team then.
Yeah.
They're going to have some Dendro character.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's the EM stat being used to buff the aggravate, but it's on an ability that already does a lot of damage. Your aggravates, proportion-wise, are more for your smaller hitting, but faster hitting things. So the EM is kind of, you know, it's kind of, you know. I don't know. Could be a Widsith buff. There could be a Widsith buff in there. A Widsith buff, Sucrose, and I don't know.
I think that's Kagura.
Kagura?
I think it's Kagura.
Oh. Oh,
it's
yeah.
Space whale.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if it's like an R5 Kagura in there as well, then yeah, your skill's going to, like, the more of that kind of shit you got in there, the more EM you have on your build, the more of, like, crazy shit like Kaguras you have in there, the more, like, characters that buff EM specifically, yeah, the more your turrets are going to start outpacing your ult.
C2 Kazuha, of course, yep. Mandatory,
oh, and C2 Kaz, yep, definitely, yeah.
But when we were preparing for the debate, I heard something quite wise. Maybe it'll help you.
But, like, if you've level 10'd your ult, fucking use it. Oh, we get to do this again! Okay.
Nice.
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Whose voice is this? Is this Lumine?
Art must first be
oh, no, this is their opinion. Okay. Okay.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater.
Which twin did you pick again?
Everything checks out.
Lumine.
Okay.
Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior.
I think Kasani's is actually the one that...
There should be something else that's more relevant.
Okay, we'll go with this one.
No.
No?
There should be...
This one?
No. There should
I've picked all the ones except for the correct one, allegedly.
Miss Raykar has gone through a lot in her life, but she told us that she's very happy to meet the theater. Although she ran into misfortune, it led her down a new path in life. She sees that as a blessing. She told me that the most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Interpret it?
I can sympathize with your unhappiness at home, but after you ran away, you ended up at the theater and became one of us. Those unhappy experiences allowed you to really cherish your bonds with everyone, and also gave you the opportunity to become friends with us.
and therefore have something that your dad doesn't have.
You from the new
Friends.
work so hard to find.
Oh.
Let the past stay in the past.
This is the new beginning.
When I ran away from home, I swore that I would leave my family conflicts behind. But you're right. All I'm doing now is falling right back into it.
Maybe you'll disappoint him, but that doesn't matter. You have a new future waiting for you. Don't let go of the answer you've worked so hard to find.
Yeah.
That's right. If we put our heads together, there's bound to be a way.
You're right. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm not trying to meet his expectations. So why should I give up because of him? I can't afford to lose anything more. We have to win. The debate will not only protect Zubair Theater, but also allow me to settle things with Father.
Let's do it.
That's the spirit.
Let's go. I'll tell my father about the debate. I know him very well. Even if he looks down on us, I know how to make him accept.
All right, let's go.
What if he becomes our inside man and as we try to save Nahida? We go back to the desert and they're like, so, did you guys come up with a plan? And we say like, oh yeah. We now have a man on the inside.
Well, I'm off to meet with him. Please wait here for me.
Okay.
Okay. Looking forward to your good news. That should be everything. The only thing left to do now is to wait until the debate.
Okay.
I'm not sure why, but I'm getting nervous again.
You were great, Nilou! Your words won over Inaya! Talk like that during the debate, and you'll get an easy win!
Thanks for that, Paimon. But I still feel like it'll be an uphill battle. I need to be calmer, cooler, and more collected.
Let's do this.
I'm acting as everyone's representative, so I'll need to act brave, even if I won't feel like it.
There's still a problem left unresolved? Who? What?
What's left?
The theater's existence, is it only for art and performance?
What a strange question. Isn't a theater just a theater? Why would it be—
What, you reckon there's an Wait, do we think there's an underground gambling ring?
You're not asking what the theater does, but what it is. Let me think. How can I put this?
It's a place to seek refuge from the pursuit of knowledge?
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
Got it.
Oh, well, we're playing as Nilou.
When we were trying to find a way to save the theater, we heard many stories not of the theater, but of the people whose lives have been touched by it. Zubair Theater is our reason for coming together. It connects us all in unique ways. In other words, it's like a bond.
a bond?
The theater provides money for Miss Raykar and her children, inspiration for Mr. Kasani, and enjoyment for the people of the Great Bazaar. It also gives Inaya shelter from her family. It has brought us together after taking care of every single one of us. And its story won't end here.
And everyone has a story in getting there.
Future, many more people will come to the theater and receive its blessing. And we'll all be there for them.
Blessing of a Vulcan moon?
Our
Question mark?
welcoming community will show them the same kindness we were shown in the past. Aside from the delivery of performances, isn't this another reason for Zubair Theater's continued existence?
Yeah, that makes sense. We definitely felt that warmth during the preparations for the event. But Paimon doesn't see how this will help in the debate.
Oh, okay. See ya, X. This may be his weak point.
Yeah, no matter how strong an opponent is, they'll have to go on the defensive if pressed on a weak point.
I feel like that's another prong in our attack. Thank you so much.
Hi, Paimon also feels a lot more relieved. Let's show him what we got.
Sorry for the wait. I'm back.
Oh, that was fast.
Things went a lot more smoothly than I expected. It didn't take long for him to accept the debate. And it's set for 2 days from now. Why are you all smiling so much? Did something good happen?
Maybe.
We realized that your dad might not be as scary as we had thought.
Uh-huh.
We just finished our prep. Rest easy. It will all turn out well. We have to win. No, we will win, Inaya.
Yeah, we will win because it's written as so.
Fingers crossed.
I mean, I'd be surprised if it isn't written as so. I'd be shocked. 2 days later, hey. Well, while we're waiting... I wonder how everyone thinks about, like, the newer character story quests compared to Tignari. Like, it's interesting, like... Senna's story quest was interesting and engaging, but I don't feel like I felt as connected to it as I did to Tignari's.
Flash! No turning back! Right now.
I'm sort of connecting to, Nilou's, which is pretty nice. But not as much as I am to Kakata, for example.
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Hold the line.
Okay, come on, please be good. Please be good. Come on, please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Okay, not the best, but that's fine. Just don't roll flat attack, I guess. I'll take anything but flat attack. What's this? Oh no, I gotta hold on to that. What the hell? That's not too bad. Okay. It's a bit cringe. I don't know who I'm going to use it on, but it's a bit shit. Welcome back! Alright, let's move on.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Okay. Oh, that was unfortunate. Okay, let's move on. Okay. So, day after tomorrow at around about, was it 8 or 10? 3 in the afternoon. Okay. Oh, that's not 3. That's 3. Ooh. Alright, alright.
It's already debate time! We did a lot of preparations with Nilou. Hopefully they were helpful.
Yeah, no kidding, in a blink of an eye it's debate time because we literally just manipulated the clock. Now, it's always just been a game mechanic, but I do wonder if one day we will have lore attached to it and Paimon turns out to be the god of time. I know a lot of lore YouTubers have long suspected that Paimon is actually in fact the god of time. Now whether or not he's the unknown god?
Hello and welcome everyone. I am Safwan, a scholar from the Academia, and I will serve as this debate's adjudicator.
Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go.
I swear to judge both parties with the utmost wisdom and impartiality.
Okay.
I will neither interfere with the proceedings, nor demonstrate bias.
Okay.
I ask for both parties to stand. May the Dendro Archon also serve as a witness to this duel of
How do you expect the Dendro Archon to serve as a witness when you've literally locked her up in the shrine of the Suristana? What is it called again? The Palace of Suristana, or whatever the hell it's called?
Since you so desperately demand an explanation, I will expound on the Academia's stance. You may have misunderstood us from the outset and believe that the Academia is prejudiced against you. However, the truth is that the Academia wishes for every resident of Sumeru to be afforded opportunities to grow and cultivate their wisdom. Therefore, the works they consume should also possess enlightening qualities and intellectual value.
Okay.
We have failed to identify these qualities in the shows performed at Zubair Theater. In other words, instead of struggling against the Academia in pointless confrontations, if you had spent your time reflecting on improving the quality of your shows and enlightening your audience, Zubair Theater would not be today facing such a tragic fate.
But isn't to fail at finding the qualities a failure in your own wisdom, and thus instead of just acting upon the acting with the assumption that there is a lack of quality due to your lack of wisdom in finding that quality, would it not be a much more sufficient and actually, dare I say, much more wise solution to seek the knowledge and wisdom that is necessary to recognize and appreciate the quality of the work that is being produced in the theater? Surely, if we're going to debate lord this, surely that is a better approach.
Aggressive from the get-go. He's really putting on the pressure. Can Nilou stand her ground?
Mm-hmm.
Calm down, Nilou. First,
carefully analyzed what he said.
Debate lord him. Let's go.
He said that we were shut down not because the academia looks down on the arts, but rather because our shows aren't up to their standards. However, the theater carries everyone's feelings and serves as the bond that
that's not what I would pick.
Inaya really wants to win. She doesn't want to lose anything else.
No, that's not what I pick.
Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior.
There we go.
In your eyes, our shows can't meet the academia's expectations. Shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening? Why is someone from the academia judging that?
Boom, got him.
Also, I believe that there is no such thing as a wiser or more enlightening performance.
Boom.
Art doesn't discriminate, and it appeals to all. Everyone has the right to appreciate art.
Appreciation is but a primitive
Nilou is literally destroying this guy.
Guidance and enlightenment are necessary if we are to induce growth in the performers as well as the audience. This stance holds performers to a higher standard and encourages the development of the arts. If all performances are simple-minded, require little effort to comprehend, and lack any impetus for the betterment of society, then the people will not be able to develop a greater level of artistic understanding.
If you think that the performances in the Zubeir Theatre require little effort to comprehend and lack any impetus for the betterment of let's ignore that part. If you believe that the performances are simple-minded and require little effort to comprehend, then why is it that an academia researcher is struggling to comprehend the performances and their value? Does that mean that Sharif, a researcher from the academia, is actually even more simple-minded than what he describes as the simple-minded fool who can really easily understand these performances? Friggin' got him, dude.
Nurturing the populace's understanding requires a long and arduous process. And guiding this process is the academia's true goal.
He changed the topic without batting an eye. Good thing I'm prepared. If I remember correctly, what I should say here is... Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything checks out. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior. The theater carries everyone's feelings and serves as the bond that connects us all.
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
Yep.
Someone at our theater has tried that before. He was a famed artist, but he recognized that very few people could connect with his works. I agree that art should be enlightening, but we can't pursue that goal by creating complicated works.
Yep.
If a work can't tap into an audience's personal experiences or feelings, then its contents may as well be a castle in the sky. What's the point of performing a show that its audience can't even follow?
Agreed. Boom.
That would only be forcing people to watch something they don't like.
You can only reach that conclusion from a place of ignorance.
I'm sorry, but you saying that there's no value in the art in the theater is itself a conclusion from a place of ignorance. So, what's going on here, dude?
In that case, before passing judgment, you should first become a better dancer than me.
Boom! Got him!
Tell them, Nilou.
Looks like he's backed himself into a corner.
As the party holding the burden of proof, Sharif has failed to provide sufficient support for his judgment of the quality of Zubair Theater's programs.
Yeah.
Likewise, the definition that Nilou put forth is but her personal opinion. Neither party is the victor for this particular point of contention. Additionally, I must request that both parties exercise greater control on their emotions.
Keep it up, Nilou! You're doing great!
In that case, I shall speak of more concrete matters. The essence of this issue is that you have violated the law, so you must now pay the price for your transgression.
And what law is that, pray tell?
This is also completely procedurally sound. We have already contacted Zubair Theater multiple times regarding the theater's repertoire. However, you have consciously ignored our warnings, or perhaps your compliance was purely superficial. Regardless, that failure has indirectly led to the present day's proceedings.
That is indeed so, according to the laws decreed by the Academia.
We're kind of spinning around in circles again. The laws exist. The laws created by the Academia, the laws decreed by the Academia are, from our point of view, decreed from a place of ignorance where y'all don't understand and recognize and appreciate the value of the work that is being produced by the theater. So if the law is flawed, and if the law is flawed, how do you expect the people to follow it without some pushback, without even some debate? Yeah, the law is the law, but the law can change. You can change the law. Especially on something like this.
He started talking about procedural stuff, so I need to focus on... Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything checks out.
Yeah, right? Right? Surely Sheikh Zubair has been...
Mr. Zubair has already provided signed copies of all documentation related to our operations. Everything is perfectly filled out and valid. Although the theater's performances don't align with the Academia's requests, the law doesn't say that Zubair Theater can be demolished only because of that reason. Demolition notices need to be provided in writing and made available to the public. Otherwise, the theater can continue to operate as long as its license is valid. Failing to follow these rules makes your stance procedurally unsound.
That's right.
Yeah! That's right!
Yeah, that's right.
There are different ways to apply the rules. There is precedent for this. As long as this matter is discussed within the Academia, this course of action will come to pass.
Looking at the past 27 cases of similar nature, 90% of them support Sharif's claim and position. However, the demolition process in those cases was only started after discussion at the Academia. In other words, premature notice of demolition is indeed a rash act.
That's more than enough. We've proven that the order is unreasonable as it currently stands.
Yep.
Cease your futile resistance.
Nilou's definitely won this point, right?
Keep your emotions in check, Sharif. You're starting to get a little bit emotional.
You're right. Stay focused, Nilou.
Even if permission for demolition has yet to be obtained, it is a fact that your performances violated the Academia's policies on numerous occasions.
And what policies were that, pray tell?
Based on that fact, we can permanently revoke your right to perform in Sumeru.
Under the current system, it is indeed possible to immediately revoke Zubair Theater's performing rights.
That's a thing?
So that's his backup plan.
Rather than protecting Zubair Theater, I surmise that your true intention is to maintain your hold over your audience and their patronage as your source of income. Without them, Zubair Theater is nothing more than an empty building. And without its performances, the theater has nothing else of value.
What you said isn't true at all.
Keep it cool, Nilou.
Yeah, he's trying to bait you.
Right. I need to keep calm, but he...
The value of the theater is also the story.
Zubair Theater isn't just a performance venue to us.
Yes, that's right. The value of the theater is also the stories of the people that came to the theater.
Performance venue to us. It means more than that.
You are trying to demolish a people's home.
Miss Raykar can't go on adventures anymore, but she has found a stable career and a new life at the theater. Her son, Soren, has already passed his theater exam, and he'll soon be our newest member. Mr. Kasani found a new way to look at art. He decided to stay at the theater to watch us grow. Mr. Farhad and Mr. Hushang visit even when there isn't a show going on, and they always tell us lots of entertaining stories. Even Inaya wants to stay with us, and she's starting to look forward to a new future.
Yeah, even your own daughter sees value in this.
For every single
How are you so incapable of recognizing it?
Provided you with a multitude of positive emotions and experiences. However, you have misconstrued something, young miss. The interpersonal relationships you speak of were established upon normal theater operations. Sheikh Zubair operates the theater for his livelihood. His employees work for their wages, and the audience comes to enjoy performances. Relationships are merely a byproduct in this exchange of interests. They may be pleasant and captivating, but they can only ever be secondary.
No, but...
When scholars collaborate to solve difficult problems, we freely share our knowledge and resources with one another as if we were all kin.
And is that not valuable? The value is not just the end product. The value is also the familial bond. If you cannot recognize that, are you even human anymore? Like, what's going on? See, I really understand why Lisa left.
However, this
I
collaboration
really understand why Lisa
after
left.
the results of our work are published. The reason is simple. We are scholars, and there are new projects that await our attention.
Yeah, but do you not work with the same people? Bro, do you not work with the same people, or what? What's the dealio here? You guys work with different people all the damn time, so that's why you don't even have enough time to create familial friendship bonds? When I was studying, it would be great if I could study with the same people, because we would be able to figure things out even better because we know how each other thinks. Same idea with the theater. I mean, come on.
He really doesn't think much of relationships. Paimon also thinks he did a lot of prep. He's been solid as a rock.
Sharif's argument is currently the more persuasive of the two for this point of contention. The continuance of the interpersonal relationships Nilou spoke of remains hypothetical before the theater's demolition, whereas the situation that Sharif described has been well documented at the Academia. The Academia has made significant academic contributions, in no small part due to its researchers' efficiency and ability to compartmentalize.
Oh no, what should we do? Things are going in the opposite direction.
Hang on.
A setup? So Nilou's got him?
Maybe?
Good. He said what he said. The next argument could decide this debate. But is this really the best thing to do? It might be too cruel to Inaya.
Oh, we're going to bring out the friend card, aren't we? Yep, we're going to bring out the friend card.
She already agreed to this. She wants to win, no matter what. Me too.
Let's do it.
Mr. Sharif believes that interpersonal relationships are a byproduct of working towards a goal. Once that goal is achieved or abandoned, those relationships would have no more reason to continue.
Is that correct?
Then, if someone has failed to live up to his expectations...
If someone has failed to live up to your expectations and ran away from home, then she shouldn't be your daughter anymore. Right?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Nilou. As expected, I should be the one to say it. You don't need to shoulder this responsibility for me.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
If in your eyes, the purpose of my existence is to become your academic successor, then that goal has ended in complete failure. By your logic, that means there is no more reason to sustain our relationship as father and daughter.
Members of the audience who do not belong to either debate party, please speak with caution.
Let her speak. What she does not say, Nilou will.
Yeah.
No matter how many disagreements we've had, the truth is that you are still my father. You're so immersed in your own world, you can't understand Why we come together for the sake of relationships.
Yeah, don't look down on us.
You can watch a dance anywhere, but there's only one Zubair Theater.
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for this guy, what with the idiotic things he said.
Alright, the audience needs to calm down.
Members of the audience, do not interrupt debate proceedings.
Yeah, guys,
I
chill.
confess that this is the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the debate. But before that, Father, I have some final words to say.
You could win the debate, but at what cost?
Searching. Not about whether I should have run away from home, but whether there was any point to my personal rebellion against you. I kept trying to earn your approval, but I only disappointed you over and over. The truth is, I ran away from home as a means to vent my recurring frustrations. That is to say, I was exerting pressure on you, and hoping you'd give up on your lofty expectations. But by doing that, wasn't I just doing the same thing as you? I won't force my expectations upon you anymore. At Zubair Theater, I have found the life I've always wanted. I will move on from my family troubles and strive towards my new goal.
You take down Zubair Theater, we'll make Zubair Theater 2.0.
This place? Then I will stand with my friends here and fight against you.
This is not the time to space out, Sharif. The debate is still underway.
You already consider them to be your friends.
Yeah, no kidding.
Asking us that question.
Of course we are! Miss Inaya is a really good friend.
Okay, the audience needs to
It was
chill.
a bit of a process, but we won her over.
Make no mistake. All those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us. We will always be with her.
Such puerile simplicity. However, it is surprisingly a relief.
Oh,
Wait,
exit
what
stage
are you-
left.
Never mind.
He's tapping out.
They left? Does that mean we've won?
Oh, we'll see. Let's not get too excited.
We won?
It's unclear. He kind of just tapped out. I mean,
You're amazing!
good job, Anaya.
I relaxed for a moment and I feel a little faint.
Let's just sit
Looks
down.
like he still has a place for her in his heart.
Terrific work, Nilou and Anaya. They likely won't cause any more trouble for us.
Didn't know you could get so fierce. I have a lot of newfound respect for you two.
This really took a lot out of me, though. I don't ever want to do this again.
Miss Nilou and Miss Inaya were so cool!
Should we throw a second round of celebrations?
Yeah, let's do it. Bloody hell. Didn't even know which way it was going to go.
Oh, it's you.
Feeling better?
Yes, I feel a lot better. The more I think back on everything, the more surreal it all feels. I don't think I could repeat what I did a second time.
Well, everything turned out right.
Yes, and it's all thanks to
Everything turned out fine. I want to hear your story.
I see. You mean how fate brought me to the theater, right?
Oh, is that going to be the
I'll
cutscene?
tell you about my teacher who Mr. Zubair had mentioned. Mr. Zubair opened his theater when I was still a child.
Uh-huh.
There was a beautiful dancer, and from the moment I saw her, I couldn't look away.
Goddess of
I
flowers?
thought to myself, the gods must have blessed her with such talent. But later on, she would actually smile down at me and say, just the opposite, in fact. Yeah. She said, dance is an art born from toil. It isn't a gift from the gods, but a creation by our own hands.
Yeah, that's
fair. It is a beautiful thing born from our life experiences. Whenever there is joy or something to be celebrated, people will dance. In other words, any place where people can effortlessly begin a dance will for sure be filled with
Paimon's just chilling with Naya.
Happiness. She wasn't looking for flowers and applause. All she wanted was to see her audience smile.
So that's what art means to her people.
The same as what Mr. Kasani believes. I was completely moved by what she had said, so I started taking dance lessons from her. And later on, I began to dance here in her stead. Before she retired, she told me, for as long as you live, never forget what dance means to others. This is why Mr. Zubair and I never intended to listen to the academia. Even though it ended up causing everyone a whole lot of trouble, thankfully, everything worked out in the end.
Sounds good.
Although, I do have a small regret.
Yeah, you nearly caused Naya to lose her dad, but hey, it's fine.
Even though she has already decided to stop fighting with her father, they never managed to have a real conversation with each other. Before he left, Mr. Sharif looked like he had a lot on his mind. He probably has a lot of things he wants to say, but will now perhaps never get a chance to. Yeah.
Oh well.
But I still hope that things can change. It never hurts to have hope. You and Paimon are more than welcome to keep attending our shows. Who knows? Next time, you might see Inaya on the stage.
Are you still worried about Inaya? Let's be sure to come back often. Who knows? Maybe things will have worked out for her.
Alright, God of Time. Do it! Tick, tick, tick. Did I go too late? Wait, what was that? Huh? 8 to 10 p.m. Okay. Okay, here we go. Huh?
Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to our newest member, Hinaya.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. She'll be dancing for us from now on, so please give her your support.
Nice.
Inaya's taken her place on the stage. Oh, Paimon wonders how she'll look when she starts dancing. When you stop and think about it, happy endings like this sure aren't easy to come by.
Yeah, a lot of these stories do end up being pretty sad.
Inaya's determination?
Sharif's mercy.
What do you mean by that?
He didn't have to agree to the debate. True.
You do have a point there.
Yeah, he did show up, so kudos to him.
The thing was going overboard, but he really could have banned Nilou and the others from dancing. If he really wanted to be ruthless, he could have done some real damage, even without winning the debate. Oh well, it's not like we can understand how people like him think. Let's focus on watching the performance.
Yeah, man.
Huh? Wait, look who the cat dragged in!
Oh boy.
Inaya's father?
Well, let's go and talk to him then.
Oh, it's you two.
Yes, it's us too.
I don't have much to do today, so I just came to look around this place.
Are you looking for Inaya?
Yeah.
I am simply here to watch a performance. There is no need to trouble her.
Yeah, aren't you busy?
Well, I was for a time. My loss at the debate caused quite the loss of face for the academia, so there was a period of unrest. I used this opportunity to suggest that my superiors temporarily suspend me from duty. Otherwise, the rumors would probably persist.
Oh, you just want to watch Inaya, don't you?
Suspended from duty?
Damn near fired.
Yes, I am temporarily unemployed. However, I now have an abundance of time, so I can afford to come here and watch a show. I admit that I do not understand the magic that this theater possesses, but my curiosity has been piqued. I still cannot forget that young lady's perseverance. Inaya would almost certainly mature in the presence of such a person.
Okay. Well,
There are
she's
no
still your daughter
parents
then.
who do not worry about their children. I suppose she managed to hit a weak spot of mine. Never mind. I do not have the right to say that.
You're already here, so you might as well go see her.
Maybe after the performance.
No, that is not necessary. I will take my leave after the show concludes. Do not tell her that I was here.
Oh, here we go.
Who knows if you'll get a chance like this again? Huh? You said you were going to make peace with your past. Show your father how much you've grown. Don't be nervous. Everyone at Zubair Theater has your back. Hey, let's go somewhere else. We should give them some space.
You sure they'll be okay?
I don't know, but I think we should have faith in them.
Ah, yes, Inaya. I have something for you.
The hell is that?
I'm still learning. It's hardly a masterpiece, but it's yours, if you'll take it.
Embroidery? Dad's taking embroidery lessons?
It's fine. Never mind.
Let's have a heart-to-heart. Father.
Like father, like daughter. They're both so awkward with their feelings.
Okay.
Yeah. She probably would have snuck away as well if I didn't drag her back.
Do you think they'll be able to reconcile?
I'm not sure. A complete reconciliation may also not be the best thing for them right now. All those years of arguments and misunderstandings can't be settled overnight. It might be best if they continue to keep some distance for now. But no matter where their hearts and bodies may be, they will always be family. All I wish for them is to be able to one day tap into the warmth of that
Well, they
bond.
seem happy.
Oh, by the way, everyone's really thankful to you for helping out with the debate. So, we made you a little something. Hope you'll like it.
An entire theater? Or is that a miniature?
Isn't this Zubair Theater?
Oh, it's a miniature.
Whoa, this is amazing.
We'll stick it in our teapot.
Detailed and polished.
We've also never made anything this complicated before. Mr. Zubair and Mr. Kasani took charge of the design, while Inaya and I made all the little pieces with the help of others. Miss Reikar and Miss Nadja made and assembled the centerpiece.
Nice.
As adventurers, you two will doubtlessly travel to many more lands and see many more things. That's why we hope that your time at Zubair Theater will
And we'll probably end up writing them as the next chapters for Yaimiko's
You're
book.
welcome back anytime.
I wonder if we will actually continue Yaimiko's book.
We'll come back and watch you dance whenever we get the chance.
Yeah, let's just
You're
accept the damn thing.
And there's no need to be so polite. You learned fast. Come on, take it. This is the story of you and me. It's a tale that I'll never, ever forget.
Mm-hmm. Alright, cool. Nice. Okay, I'll stick that in my freaking teapot. Okay. Where are you?
Oh, you're calling for me?
Yeah, man. Alright, let's see. If I want to ascend you, I need 5 more of these things. Okay. I'll sort them out. I'll sort them out later. Okay. Alright. I'll probably do this tomorrow, but I do have like 8 standard wishes free. I have half of mine to do a 10 pull. A 10 pull on the standard banner and an attempt to potentially get C6 to Luke. Something for later. Alright. It is in fact getting pretty late, but I'll have a crack at today's Yakunin Iki. And then I'm gonna call it a night. No. This one's going to be annoying to deal with, but from what I gather, I'm going to want Electro... Sorry, not Electro. I'm going to want Pyro and Dendro, hey? Otherwise, I'd be sort of screwed. Okay. So, Pyro and Dendro. I suppose Hydro can be fine too. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, let's first off take off all of my Electro characters, because I'm gonna get screwed over by that Electro Lava Gel. It's not that I can't take out the Electro Lava Gel, it's just gonna take bloody forever. And also, unfortunately, Aloy's gonna be off the table. Because I don't want to run the risk of getting screwed over by that Cryo Lava Gel. Alright, so let's actually run Diluc here. Yeah, let's actually run Diluc here for a change. Let's see. Normal attacks, no. Elemental damage, elemental skill damage? Yeah, maybe. I'll put the Pyro thing here. So this one will I'll probably end up running double Geo. Alright, I'll probably end up running a Geo team. Why not? So it's no longer going to be an Electro team. Nope. I could probably use that. Tartaggles? International? I don't know how useful that's going to end up being. Maybe like this. Get that with them normal attacks, normal attack damage. Something a little bit strange. Kaz. Okay, that one's the Xingqiu is unbuilt now. Unbuilt Xingqiu Kek. like most of the characters I have are kind of have a good to fair chance of getting screwed over. That's never good. Elemental resonance decrease with burning. Bit of a weird one. Okay. Might as well try this. Might as well give it a try. I don't know how useful Kaz is going to be here. But elemental burst damage and it is increased. Surely that's going to be helpful. Surely that's going to be helpful. I have no idea how useful this is gonna be. Alright, let's just see how we go. This could be the biggest shit show ever.
Busted. Here comes the cat.
Dawn, break forth!
Solidify! Order guide you!
It's nothing. Your life is mine. Don't waste my time. Shred till I'm dead!
Fire hazard! Here come the fireworks! You're toast!
Fine. As one with wind and cloud. Wind strider.
Hello?
Frying pan, it's the fire!
Can't see. I look rookie.
Okay. Okay. For starters, we gotta put... Kategari's team needs a pyro character, so... Okay, so... If nothing else, we start off with Yenfei's team. So we start off with Yenfei's team. That's actually fine. That might work. Maybe.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Motion to compel!
I will have order.
Submit! Give up! Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Flames, purge!
This one first.
Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature. Shroud, I hear everything.
Are
Oh,
you here
where are
to
you?
play with me? The more, the merrier.
I'll bury you.
Shadow Raven! Path of the Flame! Ba-boom! Da-cha! Ja-ha! Da-cha!
The merrier.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
It's nothing. Your life is mine. Don't waste my time.
Things are about to get dicey.
Flames, purge!
The merrier.
Nice and spicy! Eat this!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind. I'll uproot you.
Oh god, what's going on here?
Can't see. Excuse me.
Midnight phantasmical inadmissible evidence! Motion to compel!
This is order.
Give up. Submit.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Dawn, break forth!
Power cord.
The wind knows me. Time to go. Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Nice and spicy! Spicy and fly!
Jesus Christ, this is really difficult.
Oz, reveal thyself! Incinerate!
Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. So instead of putting Zhongli here, we're gonna put Zhongli here. That probably makes way more sense anyway. I feel like I can unironically put Lisa on team 2. Somehow. I feel like I could somehow actually put Lisa team 2. Yeah, that should do the trick. I feel like I'm not making full use of Yalan on this Diluc team. And... Yeah, I feel like I'm not exactly making full use. Okay, let's get this Xingqiu sorted out. Candace. Candace. I do want to continue leveling you up at some point. But... oh, there's a thought. Okay, let's do this. I don't need Xingqiu. I don't need Xingqiu. Okay. Okay, we'll start off with Yelan here. We'll start off like this. Where's Candace? Candace to Luke. Okay. What's this? Elemental damage. Oh. No, we'll put that here. We'll take out the Geo and put that here instead. You can take the... wait, is this what I think it is? Charge attack. Oh no, it's charge attack. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Hydro damage. Sounds good to me. Okay, so we're going to put Lisa Ningguang, Dream Team. Sorry, Xinyan. Oh, wrong one. I like Xinyan. I think Xinyan is pretty cool. Just not here. Dory Tingnari. I mean, fuck it. If I'm going to bring Dory, I might as well bring Yaimiko. If I'm gonna try to like friggin' baller it out, I might as well do that. Elemental damage. Oh no, elemental damage. Okay, this one's EM Dendro. Yeah, that's fine. EM Dendro. Okay, let's just see how we go. Did I swap Zhongli and... I swapped Xinyan and Zhongli, right? Alright, here we go. Dream Team. Oh!
Busted. Here comes the couch. Time for your arraignment. Boom! Motion to compel.
Surrender and I'll be
Don't waste my time.
Who's next?
Do your worst. We shall.
Dawn, break forth!
Okay. Nope. It's just a bit too early. Maybe it's just a bit too early. Because afterwards, the lava shells actually don't even show up. Could be helpful. Could be helpful if the lava shells aren't even showing up.
Gotcha. Game's up. Time's over. Breath of the flame. Incinerate.
try not to enjoy it.
Snap! Submit! Time for a light show!
Please, hear my prayer.
Bruh, how did I end up like this?
Impressed. You're exposed.
Right hand into the fire.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Right here, emerge.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Dumb.
Busted. Here comes the catch. Time for your arraignment. Boom! Motion to compel. Come a little closer. Surrender and be.
Give up.
I will have order.
Oh, that was a miss. That was not a miss.
Flames, purge!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my
Kuba, get him.
Show them. Right now. Emerge.
Can't see.
Jesus Christ, only 2,000 points and we're still got a minute left.
One thing after another.
Nah, this ain't working. This is like basically the most meta level. Like if you don't play meta, you're kind of screwed over, and I don't play meta. So you gotta try and figure out a way. Surely there is a way. Okay. I'm going to unironically start with them first. I reckon I might be able to just brute force that shit, no problem. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not really seeing how this works. Maybe putting it here might be better. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. Did I change my artifact? Fuck.
Let's spark things. It's no. Submit.
Give up.
Is this C2? Is this C6 Lisa or C1? Or C0? Bro, what the fuck? How hard do these bosses with the friggin' axe hit?
Quietly now.
Well, that worked out.
About to get inadmissible evidence. Boom.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Yep, that's right. Kill that one. This guy next.
As one with wind and cloud.
Oh, your turn.
One with nature.
Hear my prayer.
Flames! Purge!
Come on out.
Enshroud! I hear everything!
Okay, this ain't gonna work.
Keep up.
Nothing lasts forever. Right here, right now.
Oh, that somehow worked. Oh, great.
Give up.
This is the reason why I didn't want to bring Electro. Ah, you little shit.
Don't waste my time.
Still died anyway.
Busted. Game's up. Time's over. Breath of the flame.
Stabilize! I will have order!
Clouds high. The birds call into the wind. One with nature. That hurts. Fallen leaves adorn my night. Into the wind.
You. Just a graze. Grant us your blessing.
Dawn, break forth!
Over here.
Show them. Right here.
Bloody hell.
In the butt. Ha!
Try not to interrupt. Your life is mine.
Where am I? What are you?
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Time for your arraignment. This is her majesty.
Crumble! This is order! Solidify!
The field is lit.
Okay. Okay. Not really feeling it with Lisa, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. Guess I'll have to continue to bite the bullet and run Tom Fischl instead. How very boring. Maybe I should run Diona instead of Candace. My Diona still was Sakpa, right? Yeah. Okay. Wait, Hydro and Pyro, what the fuck? Well, that explains a lot. burning. Can't even apply burning to half these schmucks.
Midnight Venta.
Don't waste my time. Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Wrap up with flame! Incinerate!
Stabilize. I will have order.
Fire hazard! Goes the ship down! Eat this! Nice and spicy!
Clouds high. The birds call.
After frying pan, it's the
One with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
nice and spicy!
Oh. Maybe Let's try that again. Alright, last one, come on, May. Fucking lava shells, man. They do the freaking leap. It's just not helpful at all.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
It's nothing. Submit. Give up. Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Time for your arraignment! Boom!
Gather! Order guide you.
The fuse is lit! Here come the fireworks!
I will have order.
Eat this! Race it!
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Boba, get the... really hurt! I'm a rock! Think you can bully me?
Flames, purge!
Your turn.
Right now, emerge.
I'll uproot you.
I'm always watching. Right here.
Let's nip that in the bud.
By royal decree. Here to
Ignite Phantasmagoria.
Don't know why I used that.
Solidify!
Fire hazard!
No escape!
Coefficient down! Octopi kiss!
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Flames! Purge! Dues!
Emerge. Right here.
I'll uproot you.
Out of my sight. A sight to behold. Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
Oz reveal sight!
It's no. Submit.
No escape!
Give up.
Shadow Raven! Left!
Here comes the catch.
Inadmissible evidence! Boom!
Order guide you!
Time for a light show!
I'm so shit at Yoimiya.
Here come the fireworks!
Okay. I'm now starting to wonder if I can unironically use Aloy. I don't think this Yoimiya team ever encountered the cryo dude. The cryo lava chow. And if I never encountered the cryo lava chow, it would stand to reason that I could actually potentially fight using Aloy on the Yoimiya team, which would be much better. Because I'm shithouse at using Yoimiya. But I am a god at using Aloy. Oh wait, no, Aloy first. What do we got here? I don't need energy, that's for sure. What's this? I'll take that. Seem to get my energy back from this one. Actually, this one could use a cooldown reduction. Yeah, this one could use the cooldown reduction. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. I'm getting tired.
Midnight, fantastic! Don't waste my time.
It's nothing. Quietly now. Things are about to get...
Time for your arraignment! Motion to compel!
Hello?
This'll pack a punch.
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
You're stuck now.
Well, that was annoying.
You're toast!
Stabilize! I will have order!
Booba, get them! Think you can bully me?
Dawn, break forth!
Nip that in the bud.
Nothing lasts forever. Emerge, right now. Emerge. By royal decree.
Why the hell did you go all the way over there?
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Submit.
Blink busted. Here comes the catch.
Here, breath of the flame. Incinerate.
Got some. Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
The hunt is on.
Solidify. This is order.
Oh, where are you?
Flames, purge!
Come on out. Right now. Right here.
Keep up. I'll uproot you.
Emerge. Right now. I'm always watching. Right here. Emerge. Right now. Oz, reveal.
Don't waste my time. Your life is mine. Give up.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Over here. Mitt. It's nothing.
Things are about to get dicey.
Inadmissible evidence. Are you? Let me amuse myself.
Oh, bruh.
To the wind.
You're stuck now.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Don't waste my time. Your life is mine. Give up.
Quietly now.
Game's up. Time for your arraignment. Motion to compel.
This'll pack a punch.
As one with wind and cloud.
The hunt is on.
Right hand into the fire. You're toast.
Order guide you.
Scratch! Look at you! Blue down.
Flames, purge!
Emerge. Right here. Right now.
One with the forest. I hear everything.
A sight to behold. Emerge. Right now. Right here. By royal decree.
Don't waste my time.
Submit.
It's nothing.
Here comes the catch. Busted. Gotcha.
Invisible evidence. Here.
The wind knows me.
This is a new one.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Man, I should do friggin' general use Aloy.
I will have order.
Nice and spicy.
here.
Keep up. Let's nip that in the bud.
I'm always watching. Right now, emerge. Right here.
No rest for the weak.
Your life is mine. It's nothing.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Don't waste my time. Busted. Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Wrap up a flame. Boom, boom. Ever seen one of these? Here to play. You're stuck now. I'm out of my... Over here.
Solidify. This is order.
Look at you, Boozel. This one's crushing.
Ways to the wicked.
Over here. There you are. Here to play with me.
Alright, I'm done. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, don't forget to follow. Feel free to sub. If you're watching on YouTube now or in the future, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Shroud! I hear everything!
Billowing surge! Scatter!
Ha! Let's nip that in the bud!
Hold the line! Spring forth! This dance is for you!
Can't see?
Covenant of the Deep! Positions!
One with the forest! I hear everything!
Scatter! Exterminate! Rest and rebuild! Dance with the waves! Billowing surge!
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud! One with the forest! I hear everything! Keep up!
Scatter! Spring forth! Allow me! Positions!
Can't see? Ha!
Covenant of the Deep! All eyes on me!
Let's nip that in the bud!
Scatter! Here!
I'll uproot you.